Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to my podcast. We're going to do a roundup on the stuff that came out in February of 2025. Gone Fujiko Mine. So, first of all, this is not Lisa from Blackpink, but Fujiko Mine from the anime series Lupin the Third. But the figure does give me a very Lisa like vibe. You can watch the entire fan cam in the link below, but please finish this one first. It has a very unique anime body shape and is from a new company called Gong. It retails at an average price of about 20 to 21,000 yen, not an insignificant amount. So the question is, are you getting good value for it? It comes with a figure stand, extra hands, a scarf, a pistol, and a cigarette. Now I think that the head sculpt or the portrait is excellent. It's definitely the best part of the figure. However, this is probably a prototype, so let's just wait and see. More importantly, I have some serious questions about the quality and the scale. So when you look closely, the bikini top is actually a bit messy. The straps are painted on, and it looks like the design up front is simply glued onto the figure. And at this price point, it should be something that's made of fabric and it's, removable or something. The costume and the accessories are also a little bit light, to be honest, at this price point again. So you have to take that into account. Now, this is probably a newly developed body, so not too sure how good it is in terms of movement and sturdiness. But my biggest issue is with the scale. This is a 6th scale figure measuring 220 millimeters tall. That's just about 9 inches. So if you do the math, this means that the character would stand in real life 4 feet and 6 inches tall. There's just no way that's accurate. So it's either this is a 7th scale figure, and therefore in real life the character would be 5 feet and 3 inches tall. But they wanted to charge you 6th scale price, so they put that on instead. Or it is a misprint. Either way, it's kind of a tough sell to me. Next up, it's the SMP Shokugan Modeling Project Voltes V Legacy. There will be 2 versions. The standard version will come with the main figure and the Sword of Heaven. The deluxe version is a Bandai Premium exclusive and will come with an additional set of weaponry and accessories. The figure will stand at 19 centimeters tall and is extremely poseable. One of the biggest difference between this and the Robot Spirit release is the fact that this figure can be broken down into the 5 separate vehicles. But the most impressive part is the V-shaped stand that is included in the exclusive version. It allows you to post and display Voltes 5 in various different ways and to recreate the iconic scenes from the show. I think that this is definitely a must-have, as it allows you to display the figure in a very impressive, show-stopping kind of way. Evolution Toy is bringing back their Grand Action Grendizer in a re-release that is scheduled for August of this year. This time around, it's being called the original color version, and it looks like a repaint of the renewal version that came out in early 2023. It is the same size as the previous 2 versions, standing about 50 centimeters tall. The color tones are more muted and flat, and the chrome arms, legs, and torso have been replaced by a lighter gray color scheme. Although I prefer the renewal version with the chrome and metallic application, the new version more closely resembled the appearance in the anime, and to be honest, it is growing on me. A majority of the figure will be ABS, but the joints will have die-cast metal reinforcement for strength and to ensure that it can withstand the stress that's being put onto them. So here are some of the product highlights. It will come with the double hacken, although I do see it as actually part of the main figure. It is listed as an additional feature. It also comes with the flying unit, the double spacer. It has more of an anime style paint to it this time. The cockpit in both the Grendizer and the double spacer will have details and actually have a mini pilot in them. The eyes of the Grendizer will have an LED light up feature. It also has articulated fingers, and also the fins behind the leg has been remodeled. It is still available for pre-order, somewhere between 49 to 53,000 yen. Next up, let's talk about Metal Robot Spirit Gundam GQX. The movie is a resounding success, and Bandai is bringing us both the white and the red Gundam. The white Gundam is a Tamashii store exclusive and will come out in September. It somewhat comes across as a multiverse Gundam and comes with all the standard accessories that you would expect from Gundam, which includes hyper bazooka, beam rifle, shield, and beam sabers. The red Gundam is a general release and is slated for June of this year. The defining feature is no doubt the Elmuth cycle cannons that are mounted on the shoulders, a very different look and a great way to pay homage to Lala Soon. It comes with the hyper hammer, shield, beam rifle, and beam sabers. Because they look somewhat similar, I'm wondering if they are actually the same mobile suit just repainted as the story unfolds. With a price tag of around 20,000 yen, I'm finding the price points getting steeper and steeper for the Metal Robot Spirit line. As an alternative, I'm more interested in the high-grade model kits that carries a price tag of 2,000 yen. The high-grade kit for the Red Gundam, I think, is better looking and better balanced. And no doubt one day they would also do the White Gundam as well. So to round things out, Bandai has just put up new pictures on the Chokoken Mach5 from Speed Racer, also known as Mach Go Go Go. It will go up for pre-order on March the 4th. It is in 18th scale and measuring 280 millimeters long. This beauty of a car will cost you, get this, 55,500 yen. Now, why did they call it the Mach 5? They should have called it the Mark 1 and priced this thing at 11,100 yen. And at that point, we can talk. Now, if you haven't been completely turned off yet, here's what you get. The Mark 5 will feature opening doors. It will include our hero and heroine in a seated posture. The hood and the trunk can also be opened to display the details, such as engine details. There is a faithfully reproduced cabin or cockpit that includes detailed dashboard and gauges. You'll have a display stand to display your vehicle, and it will also features 7 special gimmicks. So the 7 features are the auto jack, which reminds me of Thunderbird 2, the belt tire, the retractable cutter, the defensor, which is the canopy for the cockpit, the evening eye, which essentially is just LED headlights, the frogger, which is, I guess, the periscope when the car dives into the water, and also the gizmo, just like a drone. It's a very nice car with a lot of features, and I can see that many people will consider this as the ultimate version of Mach 5. But at 55,000 yen, it sort of takes you back into reality, because 55,000 yen is roughly 550 Canadian dollars. And I can get a 2025 Mazda MX-5 for 35,000 Canadian dollars. So it's much more, but it's something that's real in real life. And I'd rather save up and get a real car instead. So that was the February report. Are you ready to pre-order the Mach 5 on March the 4th? Or are you getting a real car? Let me know in the comments section below, and thanks for watching.